Thank you so much for clicking on today to join us for what we're calling Cabin Chat from our little cabin here in Branson, Missouri. We're Dave and Kirsten Hart, and we have a special guest with us again today who we absolutely love
I
with all of our
adore
hearts.
Andrea Davis. You are everything at Berg Productions. You're one of
Yes.
my favorite people on the planet. Welcome.
Thank you so much for having me. Love you guys.
We love you too. And I thought it'd be kind of fun to give a few behind the scenes production tidbits for everybody, because that's what you do, right? What is your role in TV production with Berg Productions?
Well, my role has grown a little bit over the last, 8 to 9 months in the sense that we're not able to go to Israel. So we're filming more, we're recording more locally. And I've been involved in preparation of wardrobe and props and things of that nature, where typically our Israeli producer would take care of such matters. So I'm a little more involved in the behind the scenes. On the set, I'm the production assistant and responsible for continuity and things like that.
Well, here's a quick question. We are in the middle of Faith of Our Fathers. It's a brand new series that we've produced. Did you sew or create those costumes? I know you've done that before.
I actually did not. We were blessed to be involved with Capernaum Village in Weatherford, and they had a lot of the costuming that we needed. Now, I did go to a local costume shop in Dallas and purchase a second dress and cap and wardrobe for Betsy's character. I did was very actively involved in getting the flags. Because as you see the programs, the flag progresses. At the beginning, it's just cloth, red, white, and blue cloth. And then it's a few of the stripes are sewn, and then the blue is attached, and the stars come together. And so we had like 5 or 6 different flags that we actually used for that production shoot.
To say, so Betsy Ross really didn't create the flag. It was Andrea Davis. We'll give you credit for the first flag.
Yeah.
Hey, we have stories from production and doing television, but I think you shared a couple with us. I'd love for everyone to hear kind of behind the scenes what happened on location while you were all filming Faith of Our Fathers. Was it warm on the set? What was that like?
Oh, goodness, no. We had record-setting cold days come through. In addition to the cold, it was raining. The land where we shot is dirt. So rain plus dirt equal mud. At one point, we were going from the wardrobe makeup trailer back to the cabin where we were shooting the scenes, and I was driving. I had Belen, our stylist, with us. I had both talent with us, and we got stuck in the mud. We had to call for a rescue. They came and took the talent and Belen to the cabin so that the show could go on, because the show always goes on. And then I had to get pulled out of the mud. It was ridiculous. We had propane space heaters in every room. At one point, Belen, in attempting to warm up, got a little too close and set her leather boot on fire. Hart. It's funny now. It wasn't funny then. It was a little scary.
Yeah.
I'm sorry we laughed. We shouldn't have
I
laughed.
know.
So what's the opposite word of glamorous? Unglamorous. People, it
Very
looks
unglamorous.
like we just do it, but it takes a lot of work to produce what we do. It's great.
It really does.
Here's a quick question. In Israel, I mean, we normally, if you're watching the Zoom interview right now and you know about Our Jewish Roots, which was formerly Zola Levitt Presents, you've watched hopefully for a lot of years, and if not, go back and watch some of our past programs. Everything, all the teaching and the dramatic reenactments are usually always, except for COVID-19, filmed in Israel. So you've been there for some of that production, correct?
I have. We use authentic Israeli cast. again, Ken Berg, our director, goes and does a lot of pre-production in Israel with a casting director. Again, if you're familiar with the program, you know that we use a lot of Israeli Hebrew speaking actors. So it's very authentic.
Any funny stories or that you can tell?
That I can tell, I don't know. There was a time when Zola was still with us. They were in the middle of a take, and a donkey, or a donkey starts just braying loudly. They had to cut. They had to retape it. Zola like telling that story. It was very frustrating at the time, but it became one of his favorite stories to tell, and it made the blooper roll.
You never know behind the scenes. Well, you had one,
Yeah,
didn't you?
it was a crow crowing, and I remember throwing pine cones up in the tree trying to get it to shut up or leave, and it would not leave. He wanted to be on TV really bad.
Well, because we were filming, we were taping with Dove Schwartz. We were taping a music segment, so we were all singing together. And like the donkey braying behind, there's this crow just crowing.
Yes.
And crowing, right? Is that what they do? And right, you were throwing pine cones at it. That didn't get on a blooper reel, but it's just kind of some fun things in production. I mean, this is a television program. It's not always going to go perfect, but it's fun hearing some of the behind scenes stories.
It is. I enjoy those behind the scenes stories, and for every minute of time that you see on the program, believe me, there are many minutes, hours connected to that 60 seconds.
That's great. There are more people in your office that we want to connect with and let people know what's going on in their office. We'll get to that in another interview soon, but can you just kind of in a nutshell tell us what's coming up on a program soon for Our Jewish Roots?
Yes, very excited again about the series that we're in now, Faith of Our Fathers. And then we will be re-airing Joshua, More Than a Conqueror. We'll have a standalone. I believe we're doing a letters program, which we always welcome your letters, your emails, your IMs, your letters, your snail mail. Any way you can get connected with us, please do.
Okay, my friend, we love you. And I know you are busy in your office. We don't want Ken Berg, our boss, your boss, to get mad because you're taking too much time having fun with us. So we'll let you back to work in Dallas, Texas. We're here in Branson, Missouri. This was a cabin chat, and we just adore you. And we're so thankful for everything that you do behind the scenes and right now in front of the scenes for Our Jewish Roots.
Yes.
Thank you guys so much for all you do. Thank you for your spirit, your enthusiasm, your energy. We love working with you, and we really appreciate all that you bring.
Andrea, you're the best. Love you. Mwah.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Great.